Well, good morning. Welcome back to the farm. Well, we have had rain the last couple of days, and this morning, this is where we had our chicken coop last summer. Now, this garden here was never planted. This is all from feeding your chickens, so it is a circle of life. All these cherry tomatoes and stuff, they must have reseeded somehow when we fed the chickens, different things. And as you can see, we have some beautiful red tomatoes on the vine. I already got a handful from the back garden. Here, I'll show you. Beautiful little cherry tomatoes. I got some bigger ones from the back garden here. Show you. There's that one. Beautiful. Now the wife, she makes salsa. She makes tomatoes, spaghetti sauce. She'll make all kinds of stuff with these little cherry tomatoes. And some of them we just put them in the freezer and pull them out during the winter months and have fresh garden tomatoes. But she does a lot of canning with the tomatoes that we have that we will harvest. But like I said, this whole back garden up to this brick area, this was something new that we planted. This is where we have the basil, we have Toronto, we have dill. We've got just a little bit of everything growing in here. It's kind of our garden tomato. We got a pumpkin back here that was not planted, by the way. That was planted by the chickens. Because when the pumpkins start rotting now, we bring them to the chickens and feed them. So that's one of the benefits of having a chicken coop that you can be moving. Now, we bought a run for them over the early spring. We put it up. Actually, it was last fall when we put it up. And then we moved it this spring because this whole area here got flooded out. And our poor chickens were almost underwater. This whole thing gets flooded out. So I ended up moving them up front. So next year we probably won't have anything. Well, we'll just let all this go back to seed and maybe it'll grow back. I don't know. We'll see. It's experimented, and like I said, this is how the circle of life on a farm goes, because you feed your animals what you grow or don't eat, it comes back. Now this up here we have mint. We have carrots here we planted. So that'll be coming up in this bed here. Over there we got some corn that's very late. Now our corn in the back is really ready. I mean, it's starting to show some signs of husk, and this whole area up here was planted last year and we let it rest this year. We just planted a few things here. But I thought I'd bring you on a little tour here of our volunteer garden here. Here comes old Gypsy girl. Hi, Gypsy. That's the old Gypsy girl. So, tell me what you like to grow. What kind of things, we grow what our family eats the most of. We grow things that we know that we're going to eat. Like green beans is one of our big things that we get into growing. Trying to find these little. Now see, these are not ready just yet. They'll be here soon, but not ready yet. Like we have some bigger tomatoes back there growing. These up here I'm gonna let go just another day. I could pull them, but I think I'll wait. Here's some really good red ones up here. I'll come in here and get these. You can also tell when they're ready, because when you touch them, they just fall into your hand. Oh, I see some bigger ones back here that are ready to come up or come out. Just gotta find them here. There they are, right back here. Yeah, these are all ready. Look at that. Here's some up here. Here's another one up here. I think I'll go ahead and take this one. Now we'll put these up in our windowsill, and it gets fully sun, so anything that I do pull is a little green like that one right there. It'll finish browning up. Now you can also put tomatoes in paper bags, and that helps with the get them more ripe too. But it's so neat to see the circle of life when you feed your chickens or any other livestock, things that start growing that you didn't plant anywhere. And you gotta, I think that's it for pulling. Got some over there, but they're not ready yet. There's still a lot of green on them. There's one right there I can pull. Little tomato. Look how pretty that is. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, that's nice and pretty. That's a beautiful day here on the farm. Gypsy, what are you doing? Still got a tree down there that I gotta start getting cut up and get it processed. Let's see, here's our corn back here. Look how beautiful that corn is. Now it's finally catching up. You can't really see it too much. But when you first saw this growing, this was higher. And then it slowly went down. There's still one down here that just is hanging in there. But it's a small little grower. But look at that corn. Before you know it, we'll have some sweet corn. Look at that. See it? Yeah, we're going to finally have some sweet corn. Here's our green beans over here. I'm trying to see if there's any beans showing yet, but I don't see any yet. But it's coming along. There's pollinators. Look at that. Look how I'm pollinating. Oh, there's a bean. I see some beans. Look right there. There's our tiny little green beans coming out. Here's some more over here. So before you know, we'll have some green beans. Over here we got a pumpkin. A pumpkin, Charlie Brown's pumpkin patch. We got a cantaloupe here. And our peppers are coming along really good. My wife makes cowboy candy. Have you ever heard of cowboy candy? Comment down below if you've heard of cowboy candy. There's some green bell peppers here. Coming along good. Look at that. That's about ready to be picked. About ready to get harvest. These are all of our tomato plants. I just had to fix some of these because they fell down during the rain last night and storm that we had come through. Look at this big tomato down here. Isn't that neat? I see, you can see that I left some red on there just because it's still got some green to it. I'm letting it go a little longer. But when you got bugs and other critters that come along your garden, you kind of have to pick them as soon as possible. Finally, our little one down here that I didn't think was going to produce anything, but finally got some little tomatoes on there. Little tiny tomatoes. But yeah, our garden's coming along really good. Over there we got a watermelon. See it right there in the ground? Watermelon. Whoop, my finger. I'm probably going to have to sweep out the pool. Eventually the plan is to build a walkway off of the gazebo. We'll use that one section there. It'll be a gate and it'll come over to the pool. Just haven't had time to do it yet. It's not too bad looking. Water looks nice and clear still. I just got a little bit down there I got to vacuum out. Let's see what the temperature is in the pool. We've had some really cool nights. I think next year I'm going to invest in a solar cover. That way it'll heat up the pool. You know, that's one thing about moving the pool over here. We got this big tree where the original, when we bought the property, had a pool right there. You can probably see the outline of where the pool was at. But we decided to move it over here for that way we can build a walkway from the gazebo. Now, of course, we could build one huge walkway all the way over to where that pool was at. That's where they had the original ladder that gone up to the pool. But that's just, you know, with the price of lumber and that kind of stuff, to me, I just didn't feel like building a big, long... All right, let's see what the temperature is. And it just might be about 76 degrees. 76 degrees. We'll just go with that. Try to get some of these leaves out before they sink to the bottom. Sunday, the kids all came. We had the nieces over and nephews over, and they went swimming all day on Sunday. I'll have to get the screen to get the rest of these little things out. As you can see, it's kind of a cloudy over day. They're not calling for any rain today, but you know, they can predict the weather, but God's in control of the weather. Amen. Oh yeah, that was some good stuff right there. Trying to remember what she planted here. She'll correct me when I say. To be honest with you, I can't keep track of what she plants. I just have to, my job is to kind of keep maintenance up. If I'm out about, I'll pick up tomatoes off the vines, but my job is to keep the gardens and walkways clean of debris and stuff like that. But yeah, I hope you enjoy our little walk through here. Our grapes are doing good up here. None yet on the vines. And I say that when we walk up here, I'll probably see them. We do have some tomatoes up here in the front that she planted. It's where we originally had tomato plants last season. This whole front area was nothing but tomatoes. She planted some here along the fence here. Let's see. Have you ever heard of mullein? I did not know about mullein until we had this strange plant start growing. No, we did not plant this mullein. It was just started showing up and it started growing. But there's a lot of uses for mullein. Yeah, see our tomatoes up here. I don't know if we'll even get any out these this year. There is two little round green ones there. Now we don't eat green tomatoes at all. I've tried them, not my forte. Let's see, here's the grapevine. I don't see any grapes. There's the old chickens. I had to move Miko up here to protect the chickens at night. We have a couple raccoons, and we had a possum in there. So I was like, you know what? We'll move old Miko up here. Now I told him, I said, no digging. We'll see if he listens. So far, so good. Right, Miko? I know, you see Gypsy. Like, I just want to play with her, but she doesn't want to play with me, Dad. We have some yellow jackets over here that made a nest in the ground, and I burned it. Burned them out, but I think it was no, wait a minute, see here. Yeah, yesterday was Monday. I haven't been over here yet. Oh, I see, okay, it looks like they're still trying to make holes in the ground. Where that burn is at, that's where their big nest was at. It doesn't look like anything's in there, but I see some down here in the grass. A couple yellow jackets. Now, them things will sting you. Them things will sting. You ever got stung by when you're mowing? And there's a few, not as bad as it was yesterday. Yesterday they were, because Sunday is when I did it. No, it wasn't Sunday, it was Saturday. Yeah, it was Saturday that I did because Sunday everyone came over for the cookout. And so it was Sunday they were really heavy there. And there's still a good presence here. I might have to do another burn there, because I can't stand getting stung. Alrighty, well, I hope you all enjoyed this little video of the farm, and I will talk to you all soon, and thank you again for visiting the GNC family farm here in Ohio. And hope you all have a very blessed week. Today's Tuesday, by the way, making this video. So I hope you all have a great week, and we will talk to you very, very soon. See you on the flip side, or see you in glory, whichever comes first. Amen. Love y'all. May God bless you.